in the year 2080, as the time for the next presidential election in the United States approaches. Greetings, this is tonight's edition of the National News Network. Justin Wallace reporting in. Former Vice President Walter Skoob, who served in that office as a Democrat, has now defected from the Democratic Party and declared himself a Republican, and is launching a new campaign to run for president and thus unseat Debbie Smith, the incumbent of that office. Here is Skoob giving a speech announcing his intentions. Debbie Smith has totally sold us out to aliens that are powerful enough to destroy us. Last year, a battle fleet of the Sabari attacked Earth and killed over 200 million Chinese people in a show of force, and because of that the entire world is now in a recession caused by loss of trade with China. Only a few months later, that same race used a deadly virus to wipe out another alien race, the Rebecos, killing many billions of them overnight. What's to stop the Sabari from attempting to wipe the rest of us humans out later? How can a responsible leader among humans even tolerate the massacre of her fellow humans? Let alone a blatant act of genocide. We need a leader who will stand up to these aliens, not excuse them. Humans first. That will be my slogan as I attempt to take over and then deal with those green maniacs out there. Of course, being human myself, that is certainly a slogan I can get behind. Let's see how things go over the next few months.
That damned asshole. He is totally misrepresenting the issues to make racist statements about the Sabari. Then the obvious thing to do is to formally respond. How about we make a video replying to Skoob's crap? Explain what really happened and why.
And so Debbie proceeds to make a video that is then uploaded to the White House's official YouTube channel.
Hello, I am Debbie Smith, the President of the United States. Last week, former Vice President Walter Skoob made a statement before the public attacking me over what the Sabari did last year. First of all, why would it make sense to blame me for the massacre of the Chinese, or the extermination of the Orange Rebecos? I didn't ask the Sabari to do either of those things. They did them on their own. And yes, the world is going through a recession now. We just have to deal with it over the next year or so. It is irrational to blame me, or any other president, past or future, for recessions. They just happen. The fact remains that the Chinese attempted to steal Mars colony from us Americans, a clear act of war. And because of the Sabari, over 200 million Chinese died. How many Americans were killed? Just one. So this was the most lopsided war in human history. You'd think I'd be praised for leading us through such a successful war. But no, because I am a Democrat, the Republicans attack me for anything I do, no matter what. That is childish and grossly unethical. Legitimate opposition must be based on ethical principles, not on partisan differences of ideology or personal matters. A communist that is consistently ethical is better than a Democrat that is corrupt. Not that we should ever be ruled by communists, of course. I'm just comparing matters of integrity among us humans. And humans first is a despicable campaign slogan to use. It is similar to the America First slogan used by isolationists before the Second World War. For so long, we refused to enter the war going on in Europe against Nazi Germany. And we finally paid for that selfishness when Japan attacked us at Pearl Harbor, forcing us into the war we had been trying to avoid. If we had acted sooner against Germany and Japan, millions of people who died in that war might have survived. The Sabari are considered allies, because they have saved many American lives. We are in their debt. Walter Skoob's attacking them is what makes him an ungrateful idiot.
And after Debbie releases the video.
Who could that be? Senator Mason, what brings you here?
I came here to give you this.
What the hell was that for?
You are such an idiot. That statement you made last week about President Smith and the Sabari backfired after she made her public rebuttal to it. People on social media are talking about both statements, and you have become a huge laughingstock. You will never be President of the United States at this rate. But maybe I can.
You? But you couldn't get elected vice president 2 years ago.
Obviously because I was partnered with that other idiot, RSJ. Good riddance to him. Since American voters are willing now to elect women to the highest office, why not another one? And I will have way more popular appeal than Debbie Smith. She is a lesbian and an atheist. I, on the other hand, am straight and a Christian, so of course I will beat her.